Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are just 2 weeks away from WrestleMania, and it looks like Triple H and his henchmen aren't done yet for the #1 contender. Aren't you going to do something about this, Mr. General Manager?
Now, JR, I told you, I'm not cut out for that corporate stuff. Mr. McMahon has appointed a new general manager, and he told me that we'll find out who it is later tonight.
And the opponent, from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 317 pounds, Batista.
I can't believe he countered that one. All's fair in love and war, JR. And I love it when this guy goes to war.
Whoever said that cheaters never prosper certainly never saw this man in action.
I'll never understand what the big deal is about Batista. He's just another superstar with more muscles than brains as far as I'm concerned.
You couldn't be more... If there's the submission, there might not be any way out of it.
There'd better be, or we're gonna see a tap out right here. He turned the tables on his opponent with that one.
I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well,
he could pin him right here, JR.
Why? That's nowhere near a 3 count. He's a slippery devil.
Can you believe we're actually watching these superstars go at it, JR?
It's great to see, King. I've been looking forward to this match for a long time, and I'm glad to see that it's not a disappointment.
I'm so disgusted with Batista, JR. He could have stayed with Triple H and Ric Flair in Evolution and continued to ride the coattails of 2 of the greatest legends in this business. Instead, he threw it all away.
What are you talking about, King? Batista never rode anyone's coattails. He's his own man. He earned his spot. And Flair and Triple H are 2 of the greats, no doubt about it. But Batista proved...
These fans can't stand it when he does this, JR, but I think it's great.
He's sure not going to win over any fans with that move, but I don't think that bothers him too much, quite frankly.
rope break.
I'll be honest with you, King. This is not the way I thought this match would go at all.
Me neither, JR. I guess that just goes to show that anything can happen in the WWE.
I think you hit the nail right on the head, King. And it's that unpredictability that makes it so exciting. What a phenomenon is the animal Batista. You talk about a force of nature, you're looking at him right there.
Force of nature? More like freak of nature, if you ask me. The fact that Batista even considers himself a main eventer is ridiculous.
He's a world heavyweight champion, King. In my book, as what a submission hold! Could this be a tap out?
It isn't. The hold can't be broken. You can't take this kind of pain for long.
Excellent counter. What ring presence.
I don't think I've ever seen a superstar who overrates himself as much. There's the reversal. I think these superstars have a...
Here's what the fans came to see.
Oh my gosh! The Batista bomb! He shook the entire arena with that one. It's like he read his opponent's mind.
One. Two.
These superstars are so unpredictable, this match could go another 30 seconds.
Looks like he's trying for a pin here.
2, 3.
Listen to the crowd, Jake. That's it! The match is over!
What a shot. Another 2-on-1 mugging by the game, and no one's doing a damn thing about it. Someone's got to take control of the situation, damn it. And I mean now. What the? That's Mankind! Here comes Mankind!
Mankind? Where did he come from? It's been years since that idiotic psychopath showed his mask around here.
He's a WWE legend. I have no idea why he's here, but I'd say his timing is impeccable.
There goes Triple H! What's gonna happen now?
And now it's the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart? I can't believe what I'm seeing.
This has gone on long enough!
Like I said earlier, Mr. McMahon has an important announcement to make tonight, and he can't be happy that Jimmy Hart and Mankind have just invaded his ring.
Ever since the World Heavyweight title has returned to Raw, it's been nothing but chaos around here. Raw needs a general manager who can restore order. So by the power of Mr. McMahon and this megaphone, that person is none other than myself, the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart.
What? You gotta be kidding me! That loudmouth Jimmy Hart is the Raw general manager? I knew I should have kept the job a few more weeks.
King, you said yourself that wasn't a job for you. Besides, Jimmy Hart has a long history in this business. He can make a fine general manager, in my view.
Now, Mankind, I want to thank you for showing up here tonight, 2 weeks away from WrestleMania. When Mr. McMahon made me the general manager, he warned me that I might need some muscle to keep order around here. And well, you were available. That's why I'm asking you to be the new sheriff of Raw, Daddy-O.
Jimmy Hart, when you asked me to sign up as sheriff, my first reaction was to respectfully decline your offer. After all, I've enjoyed a blissful retirement of boiler room maintenance, amateur taxidermy, and masterpiecing. But having seen Raw over the last few weeks, I agree that it doesn't do this show any good to have the inmates run the asylum. And frankly, being somewhat of an authority on asylums myself, I know of what I speak. In fact, I have to agree with you that as an unstable, unpredictable, sadistic, 287-pound best-selling author with a bachelor's degree and 1.5 years, I'm perfectly qualified for the job. I accept. And as for you, you've got yourself a shot at the World Heavyweight title at WrestleMania. As a matter of fact, I've got great memories of main events like that myself. But you'll have to forgive me if I can't remember exactly whose they are. And next week, as a special sneak preview, you and I are going to have a tag team match against the very same SOBs we just cleared out of there. That is, if they have the testicular fortitude to get into the ring against even odds for a change. So as the new Sheriff of Raw, I've got 6 words for you. Or make that 5, including one with a hyphen I'd like to borrow from a certain prickly acquaintance of mine. Bang, bang! Have a nice day!
The new general manager of Raw is Jimmy Hart, and his new sheriff is Mankind. And he's going to partner up with the #1 contender next week. Can you believe it, King?
Normally, I trust Mr. McMahon's judgment, JR, but I think those two running Raw is a train wreck waiting to happen.
It's all about the game.
So let me get this straight. That demented walking hermit crab, Mankind, comes out of some dungeon, and Jimmy Hart makes him Sheriff of Raw because he wants to end the chaos around here? That's like trying to put out a fire by dumping gas on it. Everyone in this arena knows that Mankind and I can't stand each other. It should be pretty obvious to Hart, Vince, and everyone else that Mankind's just a bitter, broken has-been who's taking advantage of an opportunity to sabotage my World Heavyweight title reign. So if those two think they can just come onto Raw and start ordering someone like me around,
sorry to interrupt you, Triple H, but your little diatribe just seemed to beg this question. For a man who calls himself the Cerebral Assassin, I have to wonder how cerebral you really are. Seeing as how you've come out here to run your mouth about the new sheriff in town. And I hate to point out the obvious, but it seems that as of last week, Jimmy Hart is your new boss. And you can rest assured that the new boss ain't the same as the old boss.
so you think you impress me, Mankind? You think you scare me? I know you're about one concussion away from a lifetime pass to the nut house. So in case you've forgotten, let me remind you, I am a 10-time world champion.
No, I haven't forgotten. And I have to admit that it takes a special talent to win the title 10 times. Just like you must admit that it takes a special talent to lose it that many times. But since you like keeping track of stuff like that, you're in luck. You see, you're going to get a chance to add another loss to your record should you lose that title again at WrestleMania. You see, Triple H, Jimmy Hart saw the need to find a match that will not only keep your cronies out, but will keep you in. So I suggested a little match that I keep near and dear to my heart, not to mention my ruptured kidney, busted ribs, and the incisor that found its way through my upper lip and lodged itself in my nose for all the world to see. So in case you haven't guessed by now, let me spell it out for you. Your World Heavyweight title match at WrestleMania is going to be a Hell in a Cell. Have a nice day.
Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania? Oh my Lord!
Poor Triple H. What did he do to deserve this? Hart and Mankind are trying to sabotage him.
You can't do that! I'm the World Heavyweight Champion! I'm the greatest wrestler alive today! I'm...
Mr. Socko! Mr. Socko! He stuck Mr. Socko right down the World Heavyweight Champion's gullet!
Somebody help him! Somebody stop that idiot Mankind!
Triple H may have gotten more than he bargained for when he decided to challenge the authority of the new general manager and sheriff.
Poor Triple he's okay.
He's going to have to be, King. The World Heavyweight title is on the line in a Hell in a Cell match at WrestleMania. And we're going to see a preview right here tonight.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 260 pounds, Triple H. And from Manhattan, New York, weighing in at 231 pounds, Chris Jericho. From Long Island, New York, weighing 287 pounds, Mankind. And the tag team partner from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 317 pounds, Batista.
A reversal. Can he capitalize on it? What an incredible performance by these phenomenal superstars.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
No, I didn't, King. I had high expectations, and I'm happy to say that this match has exceeded them all.
I wonder how far these superstars are willing to go to get the win here tonight.
As far as it takes, King. We've seen them put their bodies on the line time and time again. And I'm sure tonight will be no different.
Jericho's so in love with the sound of his own voice that it's like he read his opponent's mind.
I never get tired of what a textbook reversal there.
Oh boy, you might want to close your eyes, JR. This one could get ugly.
You're damn right it could. It could get bowling shoe.
He countered that one perfectly.
The tag is made.
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
One.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long
Three.
that would be no easy feat.
4.
Oh, come on
Five.
down. How about a little more wrestling and a little less posturing?
It's called adding insult to injury, JR, and I think it's great. I don't think I've ever seen a superstar who... His opponent telegraphed that one.
My God, look at the damage that has been inflicted here.
I don't care who he thinks he is. He can't take much more of this. After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE
One.
superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk away from every match in the best shape.
They sure don't. We've seen more
Three.
than one superstar taken out here on a stretcher.
4.
He's taken every advantage in this matchup, and it looks like he plans on taking a few more.
If he's not the dirtiest player in the game, JR, he's a shoo-in for second place. You know, JR, watch out! He reversed it! See, JR, this is exactly why Raw is the #1 brand in all of sports entertainment.
You're absolutely right, King. We've got the best superstars, the best fans,
And the best announced team. Don't forget that.
I was going to say that until you interrupted me. Now I'm just hoping I haven't lost Taz's phone number. Excellent counter. What ring presence.
It looks like these superstars are looking for an opening.
And the first one to find one will take control of this match.
If any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter how beat up you are,
He turned the tables on his opponent with that one. I'm so disgusted with Batista, JR. He could have stayed with Triple H and Ric Flair in Evolution and continued to ride the coattails of... I can't believe he countered
One.
that one.
2. 3.
what a phenomenon is the animal Batista. You talk about a force of nature, you're looking at him right there.
Force of nature? There's the reversal.
5.
Boy, when you look at these superstars, it really drives home the fact that
He saw that one coming. These superstars are putting everything on the line here in this match.
they sure are, and they're doing it all for the WWE fans. Without them, there'd be no WWE. Here's what the fans came to see.
Oh my gosh! The Batista bomb! He shook the entire arena with that one. I'd hate to be that referee, JR. Can you imagine having to tell one of the...
Can his opponent kick out of this pinning predicament?
superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
They sure are, JR. There's no question these superstars are earning their paychecks.
He's a slippery devil. There's the tag. That's some good teamwork. The targeted attacks we've been seeing have taken their toll.
He's about one submission hold away from tapping out.
He countered that and made it look easy.
What are they gonna do next?
I couldn't even begin to guess, King. That's why they say anything can happen here in the WWE.
These fans can't stand it when he does this, JR, but I think it's great.
He's sure not going to win over any fans with that move, but I don't think that bothers him too much, quite frankly.
What do you think of the match so far, JR?
I think these superstars are...
Oh no, what's he gonna do here?
The Batista bomb! My God, what an impact!
He's got his opponent
Rope
locked
break.
into submission, JR. This could be it.
It could indeed. He might force his opponent to tap out right here. He's hooking the arms. Could it be?
It is a modified DDT. You don't see a lot of superstars get up from that one, JR. He's going for the pin.
1, 2, 3.
Wow. Listen.
It's over. Chalk up another win for that man right
Here
there.
are your winners. Batista and Mankind.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. It's been one of the greatest WrestleManias of all time. And the main event is about to begin. The World Heavyweight title is on the line in a cell. And this could be one of the slobber knockers to end all slobber knockers.
They're going to be talking about this one for years, JR. I can tell you right now, it's going to be an instant classic. I love WrestleMania.
And here comes the World Heavyweight Champion, Triple H. The 10-time champion seems determined as ever, regardless of his dust-up with Sheriff Mankind last week.
That's right, JR. He's still the game, and this is still WrestleMania. Triple H has gone into hell in a cell and survived before, and he can certainly do it again tonight.
That went nowhere. When I look at Triple H, all I see is lost opportunities. He's so talented and so intelligent that he could have made such a positive impact.
I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long.
You're absolutely right, King. We've seen many superstars tap out to this very hole.
You know, JR,
And there he goes. The submission is locked in.
Oh my gosh! He might make his opponent tap right here. The intensity of these superstars is unbelievable.
No doubt about that, King. The fans are getting their money's worth here tonight.
I can't remember the last time I saw superstars this fired up. I don't think they've even considered the possibility that they might not win this thing.
There's an awful lot of pride on the line here, King. No one in that ring wants to have to go back to the locker room as a loser.
His opponent telegraphed that one.
Boy, when you look at these superstars, it really drives home the fact that Raw is the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
Oh, there's no doubt about that, JR. There's not a superstar on the SmackDown roster who could hold a candle to Raw's finest.
I wouldn't go that far, King. There are quite a few SmackDown superstars who I'd love to have on Raw.
Oh, come on, JR. Why would you want...
Vicious shot from that sledgehammer. What a phenomenon is the animal Batista. You talk about a force of nature, you're looking at him right there.
Force of nature? More like freak of nature, if you ask me. The fact that Batista even considers himself a main eventer is ridiculous.
He's a world heavyweight champion, King. In my book, as long as you wear that title around your waist, you're the biggest thing in the business at that moment.
Come on, JR. Haven't you ever heard of a fluke champion? Batista got lucky. You don't get into the Hall of Fame for being lucky.
No, you don't. And you don't get there on a fluke. But Batista's the real deal. And that's why it wouldn't surprise me one bit to see him inducted after a textbook reversal there.
I think Triple H might be the greatest superstar of his generation. I think that in the future, superstars are going to talk about Triple H the way...
He countered that and made it look easy.
Now remember, kids, whatever you do, don't try this stuff at home.
Absolutely not. Even these trained professionals wind up pretty badly banged up after a match. And it's been reversed.
They're taking it down a notch, JR. This could get interesting.
They're picking their spots, King. You got to know when to hold them and when to fold them.
You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the... There's the reversal!
You've got to ask yourself, how much punishment will these superstars be able to withstand tonight?
I don't know, JR, but I think they're pretty intent on finding out.
They certainly are. I don't know how it's going to end, but I can guarantee he's not going to get caught with that one.
See, JR, this is exactly why Raw is the #1 brand in all of sports entertainment.
You're absolutely right, King. We've got the best superstars, the best band,
And the best announced team. Don't forget that.
I was going to say that until you interrupted me. Now I'm just hoping I haven't lost Taz's phone number.
You know, JR, when I saw this match on paper, I wasn't too sure about it. But it's turned out a lot better than I thought it would.
I'm not at all surprised, King. I knew that. Here's what the fans came to see.
Oh my gosh! Oh no! What's he gonna do here?
The Batista bomb! My God, what an impact!
I'll never understand what the big deal. He's going for the pin!
1, 2, 3.
I think
These superstars took each other. He did it! My God, he did it! We have a new world heavyweight champion!
I gotta give him credit, JR. I didn't think he could do it, but he showed the world that he had what it takes to beat a champion like Triple H, and on the grandest stage in sports entertainment. Look, it's Triple H! He's climbing up the side of the cage! I've got a bad feeling about this, JR.
My God! What on earth can the game have in mind? Survive that.
This is going to be the shortest title reign on record. There's no way our new champion is getting up from that. And someone call a doctor for Triple H.
Well, you better call a veterinarian, cause he's an animal. He's up. He just took a 20-foot fall and he's on his feet.
He's either the luckiest superstar I've ever seen or the